Welcome to Flavourful Eats. Today we have Ruma joining me all the way from her garden, displaying her garden goods again. And we're doing some fancy little things today with some Rich Gourd and some flat beans and taro leaves and water spinach, skunk vine.
Yes.
My favorite for the day. Okay, with that we get started?
Yes, we can, and I want to thank you for inviting me
You're welcome.
in your show, and every time I come I really enjoy doing the show.
Great.
And hopefully our audience is enjoying the show too.
That's the big thing. We hope that we're showing such a varied way of making vegetables, the most unusual types of vegetable. I know us Asians always eat this kind of things. I'm not sure if the rest of the country knows.
Yes.
Nasturtiums is actually not even Asian. I think the Germans are very fond of, or the Greeks, or one of the Europeans
Yes.
are very fond of that, which is very high in vitamin C, which is very ideal at the current situation.
Yes. Yes.
And everything here is ideal for the current situation. It's all the greens, it's always alkalines, your body will resist from illness.
Yes.
So with that, can we get started?
Yes. So first dish I'm going to cook it's a mixed vegetable dish, and but it's the specialty is we use this moong vori, we call, like it's a little balls, is made out of moong dal. So like they made paste. You can store bought. I just store bought it. You can buy it from the Indian store, and so they just paste the dal.
I was just going to say, this is one of the specialty ingredients that you will not find in mainstream grocery stores.
Yes,
but you will find in almost any Indian store, which is split moong dal that is made into paste and then dried up and cut as well.
Yeah, these are like sun dried shapes. So first I will fry them, shallow fry them in oil.
In your mustard oil, right?
Yes, mustard oil.
Putting like 2 tablespoons of oil?
So I put 2 tablespoons of oil, and it's hot. When it becomes hot,
I can smell it.
Okay. And then we saute it like fry it in like not too high, like a medium heat, and then you have to keep stirring, and then in the oil is getting.
We have to take this out of it, otherwise it's going to trouble it.
Yes. So I'm going to show you how to cut a Rich Gourd. This is the like another ingredient of this dish. So I'll show you. So this is what I have already done. So the way I do it, I use a peeler and peel the ridges.
The ridge from the Rich Gourd. So if you leave a little bit of skin on it, it's no big deal. It's actually quite good for you. It adds more fiber too.
Yeah.
Prebiotics.
Yes. Yeah. You're right. So, but a little bit, you have to. Otherwise, it will be very chewy. You know. So.
You didn't bring out your knife?
Our knife.
Okay,
I think.
I'll get it to you right there.
Okay. So, with the knife, what I do, I just peel it a little bit. So here is how I cut, because my flat beans are this size, so I'm making them longer, so that it looks like a similar size. This is my Rich Gourd. And then I will have potatoes.
So the local Indian supermarket has these things?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And local Indian store have everything.
Yes, they do. Just have to know what you're looking for.
Yes.
Well, you have the spelling on in your recipe.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And now you're chopping up the potatoes the same way.
Yeah. Same length. because it's a big curry. It will
Yes,
be a lot
yes,
of.
yes,
So
yes.
I'll put another 2 tablespoons. And hot oil, I'll put
Cumin
jeera,
seeds.
cumin seeds. This is a half teaspoons of cumin seeds.
Just half teaspoon of cumin seeds into the oil.
Yeah, and then I'm putting the potatoes. After the cumin seeds are like those
Yes,
are
roasted.
like roasted.
Ah, this is like eating your just potato curry can be cooked like this. Just put some salt and some turmeric and you got a potato curry, right?
Yes, yeah,
And some green chilies.
yeah. So I'll add this.
Is it already peeled and cleaned?
Yeah, peeled and cleaned.
Okay. Do you steam it or no?
No,
No steaming.
yeah,
Okay.
I have some here, so I can show you
How to peel
how
it?
to clean it. Yes. So the way I clean it, like you just pinch here and then take that
Yes.
out. If it is very, see, it's coming out. Like that. That's it.
Okay.
So that's how, and then wash it. That's all I do. Okay. Now I'll add this.
I always steam mine a little bit.
Oops. You always steam before you put, because this will be in a like in a gravy.
Yes.
So it will be boiled and it will be cooked there. So last I will add the eggplants
Eggplant.
because
It takes quicker to cook.
yeah. So before I cut the eggplants, I can add my turmeric there. This will take lots of turmeric. So this is 1 teaspoon of turmeric. And then 1 teaspoon of
Chili powder.
Yes, chili powder.
There's no other masala in it, right? Just plain chili powder.
Yes. And then 1 teaspoon of, and this,
It's cumin. You already
1
put,
teaspoon of cumin powder.
so you put cumin seeds and cumin powder, right?
Yes. This has more cuminy taste, more cumin taste. And then while that's getting cooked, I will add the,
So do I have to carry on stirring it?
yes, yeah, so that the masala get mixed. These are from my garden,
Ah, your eggplant.
eggplants. These are called Thai eggplant. There are actually lots of varieties
So where
of
do you get
eggplant.
your seeds from? Any particular outlet?
This is actually, most of my seeds comes from my parents. They love to do garden.
Or they saved the seeds the year before.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
And now we can. I will add the salt. Then we can mix it the salt, and then we can. So and this can be cooked at high,
Okay.
because we are stirring it. We are looking like we are checking it. So
Yes.
this can be cooked at high, and then I will add water in it. It will be. It will be.
Okay.
It will be in a, like it will be in a curry,
Right,
like
right,
a,
right.
some gravy.
Gravy will be there. Yes, and the potato is there to thicken the gravy anyway.
Yeah. And as you see, all these vegetables are like fresh, and it will give so much taste.
Ah man, the aroma is so good.
This is a 2 cup.
Yes, that's
So I'll use 2 cup of hot water, because this will be in gravy. So
How many potatoes do you use here?
I use 4 potatoes, medium size,
And about 6
6 eggplants.
eggplants.
Yeah,
And one whole Rich Gourd.
1 whole long leaf gourd, and flat beans, like
Probably
almost
a
like
pound?
almost a pound of like almost 50 of those, 50 flat beans.
50 flat beans. So again, you put like 1 cup of mustard and you soaked it overnight and you made it into a paste with water.
And I put whenever I blend, I put few green chilies. That gives the flavor.
So we're working with taro now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And these are the taro leaves. And the way we clean the taro, I'll show you. So usually, so I use this, and then see it has a fiber that you need to take out.
Right. And then you slice it.
And then you just slice it. This is the size I made. That's all. So now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. I turned it off.
Oh, you put it up, okay.
Yeah, because it's very hot. That's why. Okay. And then in that hot oil, I'm going to add the green chili and kalonji. Half teaspoon of kalonji. Whenever we cook anything with mustard paste, we use kalonji.
Oh, why?
And that's the combination, you know.
Ah, you don't know why they do the both together.
Yeah.
There must be a reason. So you use mustard oil and mustard paste. So it'll make
Yes.
it quite pungent.
Yes, yeah. Generally, I can use other oil too, but in generally Bengal, like our Bengali food, we
Yes.
love to use mustard oil. That's why today I'm cooking everything in mustard oil.
Mustard
But
oil.
in general, like a everyday life, I can use any other oil. too.
Right.
Yeah.
You just want to be authentic for the show.
Yes. This is half cup. Okay. I'll use 1 cup. This is a half cup measure, so I
Yes.
use 1 cup. And then I will add
The poppy seed.
1/4 cup of poppy seed.
Okay, so that makes your poppy seed all done.
Yes, and that also to add the poppy seed, it reduces the strongness of mustard.
Okay.
And it gives taste.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
There I will add.
We can take this away for you.
Yeah, I will when I need water, I'll rinse it.
Okay.
I'll use that. So 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of turmeric.
It's high. You want it that high?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll put this in. So the splattering will go away.
That's about 1 or 2 leaves.
No, this is like 4 or 5 leaves
4 or
there.
5 leaves. Okay. And it stems.
Leaves and stems, yes. Size also different, you know. Some of them are
Yes,
big.
some of them small.
Yeah, some of them are small.
So even this you grew in a pot?
Yes. But this batch I didn't grow in pot. You can grow in pot, but this one. See why I do the pot gardening? Because of animals.
Oh.
I have this groundhog.
Oh.
He eats everything, but this one not eaten by anybody.
It's 1/4 cup of water in it.
Okay.
Want me to pour it in for you?
Yeah, just one. Put everything. Okay. I'm going to add the salt now. So, half a teaspoon of salt.
This one is gurgling away. Is that what's supposed to happen?
Yes.
Need any stirring or no?
Yeah, I
Okay.
will.
totally different flavors, totally different everything.
And
right?
yeah, all the vegetables will give like a very flavorful, like different vegetables.
Yes, and it's so wholesome.
Yeah. I generally don't like too mushy vegetables,
Ah.
you know.
Yes, I also like a little bit crunchy.
Yeah. So now we can add the,
This one, yeah.
yeah.
So about how much is this? A half a cup?
It was half a cup, yes.
So that will also make it'll be a gravy thickener.
Yeah, thicker, yeah. Actually, I may need to, I will watch it. I may need to add a little bit of hot water. Yeah. Actually, needed it.
Yes, because I
I'll
think
need it.
it'll
Yeah,
absorb
I will need, because I want all the vegetables dipped into the gravy. This you have to, like, you know, this water you cannot measure. You know, like
You're trying to put another half a cup.
yeah,
right
because of the pot. Like if you have done it in a flat pot, maybe you did not need that much water.
That is true.
You know.
And also, if you have a good covered lid to cover properly.
Yes. Yeah.
So, what do you make that sour with? What do you make your?
I here it's not.
Oh, okay. So you don't
It doesn't itch.
okay.
So that's why I don't put any sour in it.
But again, the leaves are also green. When you have the brown stem one, I think that's what makes it itch. The brown stem taro leaves.
Brown. Oh, okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
see this one here? When this is brown, there is a variety that has brown.
Oh, there is another one of the
Yes,
variety
yes.
of that itchy. But this one I have been having years after years. The way I grow them, I just buy those small taro
roots.
from Indian store, and then just bring them and then pour it under the ground, and the leaves come.
Yes.
Yeah. I just put it in low so that it gets soft. Next I want to cook this.
Yes, the skunk vine,
Yeah.
which is this
Here.
leaf over here. Where's
Here.
it? Right here. This
Yes.
one here.
Yeah.
This is what you're cooking next, right?
Yes. Yeah. Maybe you want to show it.
This is the leaf we're cooking next. So, does our camera guy have this? This is our next very small leaf. I'm sure you have to have quite a bit to leaf.
Yeah, in India they call it like different gondo badali or gadal, you know, leaves. You know, so okay. Next, I'm going to cook this skunk vine. America they call, but in India we call it gadal pata or gondo badali. It has a very smell. It has very like a smell. It has like a distinct smell. I would not say bad smell. So, but this is very famous in Ayurvedic medicine. So it has lots of medicinal value. This is the leaf, as you see, and you can grow it here indoor, not outdoor. Indoor plant.
So how many leaves you can say you put that in a cup?
1 cup. 1 cup of leaves,
and
1 cup of
water.
leaves, and then half a cup of water. And when I blended it, actually, you see it's more watery because I washed the blender. That's why it has more water.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is like a half a cup of water and 1 cup of and 4 green chilies.
4 green chilies. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Put in your oil.
Yeah, this one I will do with
garlic. And you can do just about any greens like this, you said, right?
Any greens you see here, we can saute with garlic, and it comes garlic and salt. It comes really tasty. So while the oil is getting hot, I'll crush my. Usually I don't cut my garlic. I just crush it,
right?
And then that gives more aroma.
Yes.
That's what I believe.
Yes.
So.
You got growing garlic too. You can put that in your garden next year. You'll have lots of garlic.
Yeah. how much I can grow.
Well, it will be growing while you are asleep in the winter.
Yeah, but there is a lot of work to start with. Like I have to plant it. Yeah. So let the garlic roast a little bit, and then
Just pour it in.
yeah. Where is the? Because it has lots of water, it may splatter.
Right.
So I will put it covered. And I will add some turmeric in there. Half a teaspoon of turmeric. I tend to use lot of turmeric because that's good for health.
Yes.
So
And with the chilies and the oil and the heat, it adds more value to the turmeric.
turmeric, yes, and ours. So now, as you see, it's very watery. Now my goal is to make just cook it in high and let the water dry, and let it gets cooked. That's all. And I'll add the salt.
And just a pinch of salt for that little bit.
Yes.
Greens can get salty very quickly.
Yeah, so maybe I can add salt later. Let's give a little bit. And then I'll cover it. Okay. Another thing I want to add, I forget. I want to add this.
Oh, coconut.
Coconut. So, so because of the, this is something new I found generally, you know, because it has smell. So to reduce the smell, if you add coconut, and then it gives it becomes more tasty and more pleasant, and also it dries up faster.
Oh yes, because that will absorb the liquid. That's true.
So I am putting 1/4 cup of coconut powder. This is the store-bought desiccated coconut powder.
Oh, powdered coconut, like they call it here.
Yeah. So as you see.
And you're adding more fats to it too?
Yes.
Okay, this is ready for you, I think.
Yeah. This one I'm using. This one is for.
You want to work there, otherwise it's
no, I want to show that this one is the bitter gourd leaves. We all eat bitter gourd very often. We love bitter gourd, but the leaves can be eaten too. So I will just chop the leaves. Can you give me that side? Yeah. I will chop the leaves like coarse chop. It's not need to be, doesn't need to be very fine. And okay, maybe I should do the potato first. I will add 2 potatoes, and in that I so that the bitterness, it is not that bitter, so the bitterness is a little bit spread, you know, like a mild, it becomes like the gourds take it. So, but very thinly sliced.
So it cooks quickly. If you only know the powerhouse of nutrients in this meal, it's just unbelievable. It takes you everywhere. I think it covers almost every nutrient you can think about, and it makes it all alkaline, which makes it easier, healing your body very much easier. So it's 5 different
seeds.
Spices.
And when it get roasted,
it's important to get your mustard seed and your cumin into the oil. That's when you get your full nutrients and benefit from it.
No.
And the fenugreek.
I can stir it. And half teaspoon of turmeric. That's it. Nothing else goes in there.
Well, you have enough
flavor
there already. And if you didn't have the greens, you just cooked it like this, you got a nice curry too.
Yeah.
Just add some salt.
So this is my bitter gourd leaves. Adding the bitter gourd leaves.
Our environmental engineer at work. So we know we're getting all the right information about our environment. What did you say again? You put in your thing just onion, egg shells and what else?
Oh,
And coffee grinds.
yeah.
Well, coffee grinds are from normally
Coffee
acidic.
grind, actually you can get it from Starbucks. If you go there,
Huh?
they will because they have so much
Oh
coffee
yes,
ground.
they actually give you that.
Yeah.
But isn't that more for acidic things?
Huh?
Isn't for acidic things or just about anything you can put coffee? Things that are more acid loving, you use coffee, right?
More as that I don't know. I have no idea. Is it? But I add in all my vegetables, all my pots.
Oh, you put
Little,
that like
very
the bottom?
little, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Little, you know. And also I started adding my tea leaves too.
Yes, tea leaves are very good too. You want me to cover this and leave this aside? Did you put salt?
No, I didn't. I haven't put the salt yet. I'm just checking this. I think this is done.
That's done.
So, like half teaspoon.
Again,
I think
you
1/4.
don't mix.
I should not put half.
The potatoes need more of the salt than the actual vegetable.
Yeah.
So can you
I'll
freeze
add
this
some
green?
water so that it gets mixed.
So does the greens need to be can be frozen to be used later?
Yes, yeah. You can chop it and keep it frozen. Bitter gourd also, I like to chop it and keep it frozen. About 1/3 cup.
So do you finish all your after the season is over and you put it in your freezer? By the time the next season comes, are you all done with your produce in your freezer?
Yes. So I love to eat them. I want to separate this. The leaves are because the leaves are in one place.
Yes. I don't think it got chopped right through. You guess you're cutting with your
No, I chopped it, but I chopped it long.
Right.
But it's okay. The potato will be soft and it will be
Right.
broken and mixed up.
Oh, this will go very well with dosa too.
Huh? Dosa?
Healthier than just eating potatoes.
Yeah. Yes. You're adding some greens there. Yeah. So but for this
to
one,
preserve all your vitamin C.
but for this one, I will blanch it in hot water.
Ah, okay. Any reason why you do that?
Because of the like it has strong taste. Just to
I
get
just
rid
put
of it.
extra onion and I cook mine and I quite enjoy it.
Huh?
I just put extra onion, some dried chilies and garlic, and we quite enjoy it that way.
This one.
And make sure this season we cooked it extra often because of the vitamin C.
Yeah.
And use in salad too.
So I just poured hot water. That's it. You know. Then take it out. And then I'll just saute it in garlic.
So
That's
will
it.
you do this to store for the winter now? Put like that hot water and put it in your freezer? Then it's ready for you to just saute?
This one?
Yeah.
For like I put it in like a freezer,
Yeah.
like this, and then I can do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They grow in abundance, don't they?
Oh.
And yet they're such a powerhouse of good nutrients. And a shirt. When you go to all these high-end restaurants, they'll put this in your plate in the sides.
In the side for decoration.
Decoration.
Yeah.
The really
but at the
expensive
same time,
one.
you can eat it also.
Yes.
By now, everybody knows my 1 tablespoon.
Yes, oil.
1 tablespoon oil size.
tablespoon oil.
The spoon size. Okay. So in the hot oil, I will add the crushed.
Again, you put the garlic in that oil, it heats up and it gives it better health value too.
Yeah. Just roasting the little bit so that the aroma comes out.
Yes.
Like garlic, like if you add without roasting, that's a different taste.
Absolutely.
And then with
roasting.
with like just raw you can add, you know,
Yes.
in your, that's a different taste, and roasted is a different
That's
taste.
absolutely right.
Yeah. So this is the thing, is that with
Blanched.
like blanched green, and they become very little.
Yes.
I'll put salt, very little salt.
Very, very soft.
Yeah.
I guess that's done.
That's done. I turned off the stove. It is done now.
Yes.
So the garlicky taste comes in it. So can we show this water?
Yes.
Just
what
saute
is-
like this. It will be very little, but at least people will, like our audience will know how to use it.
Right.
So this is the same thing, same saute with garlic. Or actually, I should do it with. I do two different kinds of green saute. I do with panch foron too. So I'll do this one with panch foron. Yes, you can use that one. Yeah. So
Whenever
just chop it as thin as you can.
whenever I have Ruma in the house, we use all the pots.
All the pots. I actually add another ingredient, most of it, like red chilies in hot oil, but here I'm not doing it because I don't have enough exhaust.
Oh no, the exhaust is good. Yeah, you can use it.
Use it?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll try in this one, because then we start coughing.
And we got the door open. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So then I will use one of this. I break it so that it gives really good. I really like hot oil, in the hot oil
Yes, me
to
too.
put the red chilies. It
And then
gives
you put
lots
the
of
punch food
aroma.
in there
And,
and
then
some garlic.
Panch foron. No garlic. When I add panch foron, I don't add any garlic.
Okay, it's either or.
Yeah. So 1/4 teaspoon. This is very small amount. So
Yes, you can see that.
the leaves. Actually, this is towards the end of the season for these leaves. That's why I couldn't bring a lot.
Okay.
I have given my friends. Little bit of salt.
Okay, then this is almost done too.
Yeah.
So Ruma, you're going to tell us all the different things you've done here and explain a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, that we done.
Yes.
Again, all the greens from your garden, all the vegetables from your garden, except the potatoes.
Except the potatoes.
Okay.
Yes. So this is I cooked with potato and bitter gourd leaves.
Right.
So the theme here, I wanted to show everybody that you can eat the leaves from the garden too. We are very much fond of bitter gourd, but we can try eating the leaves also.
Right.
And then that's I made out of potato and bitter gourd leaves. And this one is
Nasturtium.
nasturtium leaves, which the flower you can see, and I sauteed it with garlic. That's it. and this one is water spinach. This one I sorted with panchforon, the 5 kinds of seeds. I sorted it with that, so that you can get varieties like any green. You can saute it either with garlic. That's how I do. You can saute with something else too, but or panchforon.
Right.
And this one is very nutritious in Ayurvedic medicine. This is they call it here skunk vine, because it has a special like an odd kind of aroma. But if you grow, like I grew up with it, so for me it's okay. It's like I like the aroma. So this one I sauteed with. I blended the leaves first
with green chilies.
With green chilies, and then I sauteed it with garlic. And then I added some coconut powder, so that the like the taste or the smell gets a little bit like a mild.
Yes.
And this one we call it jhol in Bengali. It has moog body, like the small ones, and then flat beans, Rich Gourd, eggplants and potatoes. So all this I mixed with them to make a gravy, like a curry, which has some gravy, and the vori we fried before, and then added it to give taste.
And this is your.
This is I already said. And the third and the last one is this is taro leaves. So the taro leaves I cooked with mustard paste. So just sauteing it, soaked the mustard overnight, and then blended it. Whenever I blend, I add a little few green chili, so that it gives some flavor, and then I sauteed it in with the mustard seed.
And then presented it like this.
Yes, today I felt like doing it. You know, I grew up actually eating in banana leaves a lot. So I thought today I'll display the food on banana leaves.
So this is the nashotium thing, and that's the flowers that go with it, and everybody is very familiar with that, because everybody's garden, I think almost throughout the world you'll find that.
Yeah.
And so Ruma just wanted to make some decoration out of it, which looks very nice. And then this is how she serves. And the good thing about when you eat from a banana leaf, the chlorophyll from the banana leaves actually help the enzymes in the food to help digest your food even better.
Okay.
And using your fingers is the best tool you can have to eat your food.
Yes.
So I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I'm sure you enjoyed presenting to all of us.
Yes, yeah. Every time you invite me, I always enjoy.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah.
And again, always available on flavourfuleats@gmail.com. I mean, at ActonTV.org, or any comments at flavourfuleats@gmail.com. And from my guest, Ruma, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
I'm your host, Amsha Naidu. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy, eat your greens. Take care.